All right, so I am 130 Ks in, maybe almost 5 hours, and I am 120% absolutely unequivocally, shamefully lost. And I got the wrong bike for it, and I'm gonna have to figure my way out of this one. Alrighty, welcome to season 1, episode 6 of Tristan Take Video. It's Saturday morning, it's 8:30 a.m. and I am 15 Ks out of Girona. So what am I doing today? Well, because it's Saturday, I'm going for a bike ride. I had a pretty busy week at work, so today I'm doing a big one. How big? I thought what I'd do today is do something I've always wanted to do. Sunrise was at 7:56 a.m, so I wanted to be out there right at sunrise. Not that we had much of a sunrise. And then we're gonna ride all day, and I'm gonna come back to town, trying to end my ride right at 6:10 p.m, which is when sunset is. I'm currently heading southeast out of Girona. As you can see, it's kind of cloudy around. It's actually quite warm. I'm just cruising along solo today. So today's loop takes me out of Girona towards the Costa Brava. We reach the coast, and then we take a left-hand turn, go north along the coast with the ocean on our right. So then we take a left-hand turn and we start heading back inland again. Take another left-hand turn, start heading south in an anti-clockwise loop. And by this stage, I'm gonna start looking at the clock and working out exactly how far I can go before sunset, which is at 6:10 p.m. So I'm gonna keep cruising along here and enjoying my Saturday morning, and I'll catch up with you shortly. One of the important things for today is I didn't give myself a distance to cover. I just gave myself a time to ride for. One of the problems with giving yourself a distance to cover is that if anything goes wrong, you get a puncture, you hunger flat, you're racing to make it back, and it just puts a bit of a intensity to the day that I didn't want. One of the other things to note for a day like this and a ride like today, if you're doing any long rides, is it's important not to go above what you can manage for a long period of time. So it's really an energy management contest. You do want to get through the day, but just never go to the point where you feel like you're working hard, because that's not sustainable. So for me today, I'm aiming for about 200 watts normalized. That's a good number for me. That'll keep me moving, and hopefully I won't bonk. We are onto the coast road. This is the road from Tossa de Mar up to Sant Feliu de Guíxols, a really iconic, stunning piece of Girona road. You get some amazing views of the ocean. You get some beautiful flowing descents, some short little climbs, and it's just a joy to ride. About 105 Ks in now, coast road out the way, heading north still. The joys of not making a route. I am lost somewhere out the back of Palamos. And just like that, I found myself some gravel. Another one of the joys of not making a route is that you might eventually find yourself on some gravel. The good thing is a lot of the gravel is very rideable. So I just push on through and I'm sure it'll pop out of the road. Let's see. Going up. I've been on the gravel now for about 5Ks or so, and it's easy to get discouraged, but as my friend David Hewitt put it once, no U-turns. So we just keep going, see where this takes us. And as you can see, it's starting to get a little bit bumpy and starting to get a little rough for the old road bike, that's for sure. Lucky I got a steel frame. I'm gonna keep pushing on. It looks down there like it doesn't look good, but you know what? You push on, you do these things, all part of the adventure. Still got 5 hours of daylight left, so even if I get lost even more, I'll be all right. Good one, Tristan. You All right, so I am 130 Ks in, maybe almost 5 hours, and I am 120% absolutely unequivocally, shamefully lost. And I'm gonna have to figure my way out of this one. All right, this is looking more main. This is looking a little bit more rideable. Let's have a check on the map, see where we are. Still in the middle of nowhere, but this is probably more doable. I reckon I can make this work. We can figure our way out of this somehow. Well, that's not ideal. Sorry, Bond. And we are riding. Never been so glad to be riding my bike on a gravel road before. Absolutely no idea where I am, but at least I'm riding and we're back to it. What an adventure that was. That was a good 15 Ks or so, with a couple of Ks of walking. Yeah, I mean, let's just keep on going, see where we end up. Exactly 4 hours of daylight left. I've just left Cologne. I'm kind of heading back in the direction of Girona. 4 hours to go. I got a vague plan in mind. Let's get to it. I'm currently on my way across to Banyoles. I'm kind of heading north at the moment. I kind of looked at the time, I looked at the distance, I thought about the fact that I stitched myself up with a bunch of gravel earlier. It's currently 3:23, so I've got a bit less than 3 hours to go. Just about to crack 7 hours, and I think it's time to stop and grab a drink. Back to it. The roads that I'm on at the moment are just some really nice roads to the northeast of Girona. They're pretty smooth, they're really quiet, they're farm roads, and there's not a lot of people around. As you can see, I haven't really been passed by a car for the last 10 k's or so. I really enjoy riding out here in the lower Emporter. I think it's really beautiful in its own natural way. It's not the most dramatic landscape, but for those who know the area, the cycling here is stunning, really enjoyable, and it's such a good place to come on a sunny afternoon like this. February, short sleeves, short jersey, loving it. You watched the video a couple of weeks ago with Harrison Bailey where we did the 3 peaks. Banyoles was one of the places we rolled through to get to the second climb, which was Rocacorba. Banyoles is a town with an amazing freshwater lake next to it. The freshwater lake was the host of the 1992 Barcelona Olympics rowing. It's a place where a lot of triathletes live, a lot of people swim in the lake, there's a lot of rowing in the lake, and it's just a beautiful spot to come and hang out. It's about 20 k's north of Girona if you're riding, or if you're driving you can get there in about 10 to 12 k's directly. I'm just riding around the lake now in some super nice afternoon light, then I head back to Girona. Just gone 5 p.m. I've just gone over 8 hours ride time, and I am on my way back to Girona. Now I'm trying to time this right, so I've got an hour and 7 minutes to get back to Girona to be at the Stone Bridge at 6:10 p.m, which is when sunset is. But it doesn't take an hour and 7 minutes to get back to Girona from Banyoles. So the aim for now is to roll back towards Girona, use a couple of little extra add-ons that I know to just extend the distance out by a tiny bit, because I want to be rolling down the road and into Girona and to the Stone Bridge, and I want to stop right at 6:10 p.m. Let's see how we go. Woofed. Just hit me. 8 hours 20 in, 230 kilometers. It's a big day, no matter how you split it, especially getting stuck on gravel. And it's been fun. That's the main thing. It's always good to put yourself in a bit of a hole, find your way out. Lucky it's pretty much all downhill from where I am. Almost got into Girona, but nah, heading back out. So I thought one of the best ways to end today would be to just stitch myself up with one last little climb. This is the Mur de Camp d'Ora. It's just out the back of Girona. It's a short little climb, got some steep pinches in it. It should just get me to the top, and then you descend down in Girona, and I should be there right at the right time. All right, climb done. Getting close, just gone 6 p.m. I got 10 minutes to roll home and down into town, through town, pop out at the Stone Bridge, see if we can come to a complete stop at 6:10. And that's 9 hours in the bag. .04 p.m.
You just can't save into
6:06 p.m.
It's on wings, old ideas,
6:08 p.m.
held us back, old ideas made us blind.
6:10 p.m.
But the sun will shine. Feeling light, feeling free. And the rain will fall. And I know this the sky.
That's day done. What a day. Roll out, sunrise at 7:56 a.m. Sunset 6:10 p.m. 248 kilometers in the bag. So the irony of the whole thing is I didn't see a sunrise and the sunset was smothered by clouds, but that's okay. I enjoyed the day. I enjoyed the ride. Plenty of adventures, and yeah, it felt good to get it done. I'm gonna roll the 100 meters home and probably eat about my weight worth of food. So I am exhausted right now. As always, thank you for watching. And if you want to like and subscribe, that'd be awesome. If you want to hit the notification bell, you can do that as well. I'm so wrecked. My brain's not really working properly. But yeah, thanks for joining, and I'll catch you in the next episode. All right, ciao.